An abandoned locker contained ancient possessions that a man discovered. He recognized then that they belonged to a famous person. Auctioning off abandoned storage lockers has become a passion for Anton Lolgaraj. He loved the anticipation of not knowing what might be within. The lockers would occasionally turn out to be useful and, other times, to be worthless. However, Anton relished the excitement of the risk. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. Thus, Anton had no idea what he was going to discover inside the storage locker he bid on and won in Brewster, New York. He started to identify one of the faces after looking through a pile of old pictures. Is that possible? It appeared that he had bought a storage locker that belonged to Diane Keaton, the actress who won an Oscar. You will find this amazing story unbelievable. Diane Keaton was born in 1946 and developed an early fascination with the performing industry. After winning a pageant for homemakers, Keaton's mother served as an inspiration and fueled her ambition to perform on stage and in motion pictures. She had no idea how big of a star she would eventually become. Keaton initially started her acting training in her native Los Angeles, California, but the stage started calling to her as creative fire. She relocated to New York City and became a member of the Actors Equity Association. Sadly, Keaton found out that Diane Hall, another actress, had already registered her name. She chose to adopt a stage name, formally becoming Diane Keaton, a moniker that would go on to become ingrained in cinematic history. Eventually, in 1968, Keaton made her Broadway acting debut in the original production of Hair, having struggled to get a role in New York. For Keaton, who would witness her career take a complete turnaround in the following years, it was an amazing time. Keaton would have a role in Woody Allen's play Play It Again, Sam, the following year. She got so much praise for the performance that she was given a Tony Award nomination. At this period, Keaton's burgeoning stardom started to draw attention in Hollywood and New York City. 3 years later, in 1972, Keaton would make her big-screen debut in the highly anticipated movie The Godfather. For the aspiring actress, this would mean a plethora of acting chances. Eventually, she would make a cameo in The Godfather Part 2. Though she won praise for her performance in The Godfather, Keaton's rise to fame came with the 1977 romantic comedy Annie Hall. Based on the off-screen affair between Woody Allen and Jennifer Keaton, the film was written and directed by Allen. It would be an understatement to say that it was a hit. For the movie, Keaton took home the Academy Award for Best Actress. She would also go on to become a fashion star, thanks to her unusual way of dressing. Before long, admirers started to imitate her wardrobe choices, and more women than ever before were drawn to vintage menswear. Even though Annie Hall is a famous movie, Keaton doesn't want to be associated with just one movie or part. I don't want to be associated with just one item. Don't ever change, someone once told me when I performed Annie Hall. Being limited to a single part stunted Keaton's development as an actress. She went on, "I think that stunts any kind of growth. It scared the living daylights out of me, I felt. I have to change. I knew. You've got to change, don't you think? What else are you going to do, really?" Over the period of 50 years, Keaton has had a successful career, acting in films including The Family Stone, The First Wives Club, and Father of the Bride. In Hollywood, she's become a household name. Keaton even launched a red wine brand of her own. Therefore, it was an amazing find for a humble man like Anton to come across what might be her photos. While Diane Keaton relished her celebrity, Anton led a far more sedate life in New York City. Along with decades' worth of sweet secrets that had been enticing the townspeople for years, Anton inherited his father's candy store. Even though it was successful, the sweet store closed in 2006. It was a terrible blow for the businessman, who, after his father's company closed, went into semi-retirement. However, he did discover a new hobby, bidding on storage lockers that had been abandoned. If the renter doesn't pay the monthly bill, the storage lockers go up for auction. When a renter stops making payments, the business owner can recover a portion of the money they lost through the sell-off procedure. Some entrepreneurs host blind auctions, in which the bidders are not allowed inside until after they have made their payment. On the other hand, some auctions let buyers inspect the item and then adjust their offer based on what they see. Everything within is obtainable. When it came to placing his bids on storage facilities, Anton had been extremely fortunate. He bought a property owned by musician Keith Diamond in 2016. Inside were pictures of Don Johnson and Barbra Streisand, as well as a unique recording of vocalist Donna Summer. How awesome is that? In May of 2018, Anton bought a sizable storage facility in Brewster, New York, which had formerly belonged to an ex-Air Force pilot called David Parent. After the parent's death, the apartment was repossessed by someone else, but they soon ceased making rent payments. Anton was rather excited about his find after winning it at auction. A motorcycle was even discovered by him beneath the enormous boxes. It turned out that Anton was right to suspect that the unit contained an antiquated motorcycle. It turned out to be a quite valuable bike, considering it was an Indian creation from 1913. Later on, he would sell it for 10 times its worth at an auction. But that was hardly the most interesting thing there was. An ancient leather wallet was discovered by Anton when he was organizing and cataloging the things in the apartment. He discovered the owner of the wallet's driver's license and 32 family photos inside. He was shocked to see who it was when he first saw the photo. Upon closer inspection, Anton was shocked to discover that the wallet belonged to well-known actress Diane Keaton, even if he had not before recognized the name Diane Hall from the pictures. Anton was ecstatic about the discovery because he loved The Godfather. Anton kept looking for more hints since he was so shocked by what he saw. He discovered Keaton's Actors Equity Association card and additional paperwork inside the wallet, proving she was the rightful owner. What an incredible find of a lifetime. Keaton had stated in previous interviews, one from 1978 in particular, that she had misplaced 2 wallets that she had left in taxis. Is this perhaps one of those wallets she spoke about? There was obviously a mystery around the matter. Was Keaton acquainted with Parent? How did he get hold of her previous wallet? Even though Anton had previously sold his unusual treasures, he didn't feel justified in making money off of Keaton's personal belongings. So he decided to figure out a method to give the actress back her pocketbook. Thankfully, he was able to reach out via Twitter, but he wasn't sure he'd get a response. "Hello, I recently purchased an auction storage unit, and inside I discovered your driver's license, a wallet, and old pictures from the 1960s and 1970s. You may have it back if you're interested in this," Anton tweeted to Keaton. Sadly, the actress remained silent. With his discovery in hand, Anton headed to the New York Daily News in the hopes that they would have more influence over the actress. The publication attempted to contact Keaton, but was likewise unsuccessful in receiving a response. Anton reaffirmed at this point that he had no plans to sell Keaton's personal belongings, speculating that her silence might have been caused by the perception that he was looking to turn a fast profit. Fortunately, Keaton acknowledged the misplaced wallet 2 days after the story was published. She wrote on Twitter, "I don't remember losing this, but I'm not surprised because I've lost my wallet many times." When Keaton accepted the wallet at last, Anton was ecstatic. He promptly mailed it to the actress, tweeting, "I hope it isn't lost in the mail for another 50 years. More to Anton than any profit he could have made from the things was the opportunity to reunite the actress with her childhood memories. Keaton shared an old family photo of herself and her siblings on Instagram after getting the item. The photo was in the wallet. The actress stated, "I'm on the far right," on Instagram. These bangs, can you believe them? Eventually, the actress surprised Anton with a unique Christmas present. A box of her wines, the Keaton, autographed by the star. Although Anton expressed gratitude for her words, he said they weren't required, and he was just pleased the actress was reunited with her priceless memories. How about carrying out a kind deed? We wish the world was full of Antons. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.